His name was Arjun Mehta, and for most of his 20s, life felt like a long waiting room with no exit. Arjun lived in a narrow rented room above a mechanic shop in the city. The walls were thin, the fan rattled at night, and the smell of oil and dust never fully disappeared. Every morning he woke up at 6, folded his blanket neatly, and got ready as if he were going somewhere important, even when he wasn't. He believed routine gave him dignity. Arjun had graduated with decent marks and big hopes. He wasn't chasing luxury or fame. All he wanted was a stable job, a chance to grow, and proof that his efforts mattered. But reality had other plans. His laptop told the real story. A folder labeled applications sat on his desktop. Inside were resumes sent to companies big and small, famous and unknown. Each one carried a piece of hope. Each one came back with the same response. "Thank you for your interest. We regret to inform you we've chosen to move forward with another candidate." At first, he counted them carefully. 10 rejections, 20, 30. By the time he crossed 50, counting started to hurt. Still, the number stayed with him, growing quietly in his mind. Every rejection chipped away at something inside him: confidence, belief, energy. He smiled less. He spoke less. His parents called every Sunday evening. "Any update?" his father asked, trying to sound calm. "Not yet," Arjun replied, forcing optimism into his voice. His mother said nothing, but Arjun could hear the worry in her silence. Friends slowly moved on. One got promoted. Another moved abroad. Someone else got married. Group chats became quiet for Arjun. He started avoiding questions, then people. Late at night, he lay awake listening to traffic below, wondering how long a person could keep trying before trying became foolish. The 100th rejection arrived on a Wednesday afternoon. Arjun read the email twice, then closed his laptop. He didn't feel angry. He didn't feel sad. He felt empty. That night, he sat on the edge of his bed, staring at the floor. For the first time, he allowed himself to think what he had been avoiding. Maybe this dream wasn't meant for him. Maybe effort wasn't enough. Maybe he should stop. The next morning, he didn't want to get up. His body felt heavy, as if even hope had weight now. But habit pushed him forward. He showered, made tea, and opened his laptop just once more. Among the unread emails was one he had ignored earlier, a small company, barely known. No fancy branding. The salary was average, and the role didn't sound impressive. Arjun almost closed it. Then he paused. "What difference does one more rejection make?" he whispered. He replied. That night, something changed, not in the world, but in him. Arjun prepared like this was his last chance. He didn't try to sound perfect. He didn't memorize answers. He focused on understanding his mistakes, on learning, on honesty. The interview was simple. No pressure. No intimidating panel. Just 2 people asking questions. His voice shook. His palms were sweaty. But when they asked about failure, Arjun didn't hide. He spoke about rejection, about doubt, about continuing even when nothing worked. When it ended, he thanked them and walked out without expectation. Days passed. No calls, no emails. Arjun assumed it was rejection number 101. Then, on a quiet afternoon, his phone rang. "Hello, Arjun? This is from the company you interviewed with." His heart stopped. "We'd like to offer you the position." For a moment, he couldn't speak. He thought he misheard. The words felt unreal, like they were meant for someone else. When he finally hung up, he sat down on the floor and cried, not loudly, not dramatically, but quietly. Years of pressure released in silence. That job didn't make him rich. It didn't change his life overnight, but it gave him something more powerful. A start. Months later, Arjun moved into a better place. He bought his parents a small gift with his first salary. His posture changed. His eyes carried confidence again. People said, "You're lucky." Arjun smiled. Because luck didn't send those 100 applications. Luck didn't absorb the rejection. Luck didn't keep going when quitting felt easier. If he had stopped at 99, this story wouldn't exist. Sometimes success doesn't arrive because you're talented. It arrives because you stayed. And sometimes one more try is all it takes.